Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome to a brand new Let's Play. This time around, it is Sonic Chaos for the Sega Game Gear again. A good while back, I played this game as Sonic, and I got all the Chaos Emeralds, and I got the best ending, which of course is the good ending as opposed to the bad one. And I said at the end that I would consider playing as Tails. I have nothing else to do, so I might as well go ahead and play as Tails. So, let's get out of the demo, let's press the start button, and from here, we're going to be playing as Tails. Now, Tails is a little different compared to Sonic. Besides having the ability to fly, obviously, and not being a hedgehog, I can't really think of any other differences. Playing as Tails is the easy mode of the game. You start out with 5 lives instead of 3. You start out with 3 continues instead of 0. And you don't have to worry at all about getting any of the Chaos Emeralds. Matter of fact, I believe if you get an extra life, if you get 100 rings for an extra life, you actually get the extra life instead of a Chaos Emerald. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and press the 2 button and not start, because that's how we start the game. And it's on the Turquoise Hill Zone, the first zone of the game. I am not the world's best Sonic player. Do not expect me to do a speed run of anything. Controls are pretty simple. 1 and 2 let you jump, left and right let you move around, down let you duck. I believe you can duck with Tails, yes you can. Holding down and pressing 1 or 2 lets you do the spin dash, and with Tails, if you hold up and press 1 or 2, you can fly for a very limited amount of time. Unlike Sonic 3, which came out after this, you get no warning as to whether or not you will drop out of the sky and just start falling. You don't get any animations of Tails being tired. You just drop straight to the ground. So, you have to be a little more careful when using the ability to fly in this game. And I wanted to jump game. Why didn't you let me do that? And I forgot completely where the spikes were going to be there. Speaking of spikes and finding things, I do want to go up here for an extra couple of rings. I mean, that would be neat. And I can just make my way up here. Get the invincibility that way. Okay. There's nothing to break through there. If you need to stop flying prematurely, you can always land right on the ground. That usually takes care of it. But yeah, flying around with Tails, this is the first game you could do it in. You couldn't do it on your own in Sonic 2. You had to wait until Sonic 3 for that. And yep, that's what I thought. You get an extra life as Tails, straight up. You don't get the bonus stage for the Chaos Emerald or anything. So now that that's out of the way, we're going to keep going and just run into something there for whatever reason. That was fun. I was hoping to get a huge ring bonus at the end of this, but oh well. I'm not exactly worried about losing a ton of lives or anything, just as long as I can do stuff in this game, I guess. And this should get me back to where I left off. I do not like these guys. I know they're little motobugs with springs on them. And I know that they are one of the 2 enemies, along with these little red bugs that will shoot bullets out of their little stingers. Those are pretty much the only two enemies in Turquoise Hill Zone. But if you don't watch what you're doing, they can be a bit of a pain in the butt to deal with. So because we don't have the bonus rounds, we have to get to the sign at the end of every act. We just beat Act 1. We got a bunch of points for it. And now it's time for a casual play of Turquoise Hill Zone Act 2. Jumping on the monitors will give you various stuff. We saw the one with the rings earlier. That one gives you 10 rings if you jump on it. The one with the shoes will speed you up. And unlike other Sonic games, you do get a little musical ditty for when you are sped up. The music just doesn't play faster. You actually get a individual song there. And just by spin dashing to the wall on the left there, we got an extra life. I will gladly take that. And I'm going to drop right here. As I said earlier, no indication that you're going to get tired and you're going to start falling. Oh no. You just fall, and that's it. There's got to be something up. Really? I can't fly there. That's weird. For some reason, even though you can clearly go through that, the game wants to consider that a ceiling. Not sure why. That gave us invincibility. We saw that in Act 1 as well. Don't know why I didn't talk about that. And do I want to keep going right, or do I want to keep going up? Well, first off, let's wait for the Motobug to stop doing Motobug things and spin dash into it, so that way we can take care of it. And from here, okay, there is something up there to the right, just a little bit. You are not going to hit me. Thanks for trying. Oh, and these things, these little twirly paths, as long as you keep running through them, you should have no problems getting through them at all. You may have seen them in Sonic the Hedgehog 2 for the Genesis and Mega Drive. Okay. Got some more rings. And I just got another extra life. Don't know how many more I'm going to get, honestly. I may just keep playing casually and just get more than I need. And I think, yeah, I just now remembered that the exit is here. You can get certain things from the signs. The bird doesn't give you anything. The flicky bird doesn't give you anything. I think you can get 10 rings if you get a ring. And I think it's possible to get a 1-up through the signs as well. It's been a while since I played this. But anyway, it's now time for Act 3 of Turquoise Hill Zone. For some reason, the signs for a new act never actually shows you the act number. So anyway, after breezing right through that, we have a giant Motobug with a spring on it. You just spin dash into the face 5 times, and there you go. It's gone. And 992 on the speed there. I went through this really, really quickly. That will give me a lot of points, and that gave me another continue because I reached 30,000 there. Next up is Gigapolis Zone, or Gigapolis Zone, which has some interesting music for the Game Gear version. I am playing the Game Gear version of this, by the way. You can kind of tell by the title screen and by the music in Turquoise Hill Zone. The intro for Turquoise Hill Zone has an improved introduction over the Master System version. I want to think that Master System was made first and then Game Gear was afterwards. But anyway, we will be tackling Gigapolizone or Gigapolizone, depending on how you want to pronounce it, in the next video. So join me then, why don't you? Until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!